Hi guys and girls, welcome to Canadian Immigration Channel. It's Alex Davison with you, and I got another successful clients with us today. This is Veronica, one of my personal clients here, and I would like Veronica to share a little bit of her story about herself, why she decided to come to Canada, why she decided contacting us, and pretty much what she likes, what she doesn't like in Canada so far.
Hi guys, hi Alex, thanks so much for such a lovely introduction. It has been a pleasure working with you. Guys, to give you a little bit of a story about myself, I have been in Russia and I've grown up there until I got up to the age of 15. I got a chance to travel through Asia, explore the world, live in New Zealand. However, I didn't find myself there quite yet well. So I came back and I thought, what would be the other best place for me to explore? Strangely enough, US and UK were the most popular countries, but I felt like Canada seemed so mysterious to me and I really wanted to explore it. So I applied for university, few universities actually, one in Toronto, one in British Columbia, one in Quebec, and I got in all of them. However, the first application that I've got was from British Columbia, Vancouver. And that's why I just decided to go with the first calling. I landed.
So that was pretty much just a wild call from your side. That wasn't a deliberate choice. Like, say, I mean, if you're choosing British Columbia versus Ontario versus Quebec, you decided to go to British Columbia simply because it was the first one?
Simply it was because it was the first one. Exactly. Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
Fair enough.
And when I landed, I fell in love. I fell in love with, I would call it, mysterious cleanliness in the air. Like the moment you land to Vancouver airport specifically, I'm not sure how it looks in Toronto airport, your mind and your soul kind of feels calm and in place. And that's what keeps me here up to date. I love Canada for its multiculturalism. I love Canada for huge amount of possibilities. If you want to make yourself successful as an international person, you might find Canada actually better than States because there are lots of untapped potential over here, and wherever you look at, if you're really good at something, you can find the use to your talent.
Oh, that's pretty interesting opinion. Lots of our viewers would probably be able to compare States versus Canada. I'm pretty much on your side, right? Like comparing both countries, with all my respect and love to our southern neighbors, I would say as of now, in terms of like ability to realize yourself, ability to live in a calm and at the same time creative place, Canada will probably be my first choice versus the United States. But again, it's highly personal. Wow, it's pretty interesting. Are there any downsides you're looking at Canada? Say you don't like something in here?
There are a few, and I will be honest with you. Coming from Russia, there are a few things that I personally find interesting. I find that lots of people in North America try to be alike and look grayish and not stand out, but I think actually the best way to showcase yourself as an international person when you land to Canada is try to stand out in smaller things like how you look and how you speak, how you present yourself. And I think for international student, immigrant, newcomer to Canada, it's important to use all of the external factors to be able to voice out what you have inside yourself and to be able to put it out there, even though the North American mindset is actually find the voice from within and then speak it out. But hey, because you're coming from outside, you have to show why you wanna show the different angles, the different perspective, what else can you bring, and the only way you can point the attention of the huge North American world at who you are is by starting doing those smaller external things, like reaching out to a person, dressing up differently, maybe have one item that helps you to differentiate yourself from a crowd, like glasses or a napkin in your suit, something. Or maybe you have a cool phrase, or maybe you have a talent of in pictures of the mountains, I'm not sure. Have something that differentiates, and just by bringing that angle to the workplace in Canada, you will be able to stand out right away from multiple interviews that have been conducted by employees. Like when I was applying for jobs in Canada specifically, and I worked on a few jobs, I was able to get interviews in the top 10 companies I wanted to work for.
Right.
Just because I had one element within me, like in style, one element of how I express myself online, one element of what other curricular activities, as well as how I think differently about the culture and what can I bring into the society here.
All right, that's pretty interesting, by the way. I believe that we would be able to continue in our future videos and discuss it with you with respect to what you could advise to those newcomers who are coming here expecting to find their first job. Because looking at your resume and your profile as a newcomer, you were pretty successful. Speaking of your studies at university, while you were working in different companies, while you were doing a lot, the first time I saw your profile, I was like, wow. I mean, she certainly did a lot, changed lots of jobs. She was pretty much touching the base here and there and doing certainly what she wants to do. Therefore, I certainly believe that we would be able to communicate a little bit later on with respect to your advices which you could share with newcomers. I just want to make sure that we keep these videos precise and short. And it's not the last time we're talking to you. It's not the last time you are on the channel. Well, welcome here. And look, congratulations to your new home.
Thank you. Thanks so much, Alex, for such a nice welcoming.
Thank you, guys. Thanks.